Hello everyone, my name is Aine and I'm a PhD student at Brunel University London, and today I'm going to present the paper called Distributed Manufacturing Applied to Product Service Systems, a set of near future scenarios. So this is the paper we wrote together with my colleagues from Design for Sustainability Research Group at Brunel University, and this is the project that is also framed within the Lens project. So really, first of all, what is product service systems? So product service systems can be described as a mix of tangible products and intangible services designed to fulfill a specific customer demand. So really, product service systems providers, they, instead of offering traditional business model, let's say selling a vacuum cleaner, they offer a solution of having a clean floor. So really, instead of offering a product, they offer a final result to their customers. And product service systems, if properly designed, have a great sustainability potential because compared to traditional product-based models, which normally have a very linear life cycle, starting from extraction of natural resources, transportation, manufacturing, use, and disposal at the end of product's life. Product service system providers, they really have economic interest to extend lifespan of products because those products belong to them. So they really intend to repair, reuse, remanufacture, return or recycle products to really enable this also circular economy and to really extend the life cycle and to have all the sustainability potential. However, although product service systems have a lot of benefits, and sustainability potential is one of them, they also have a lot of implementation barriers. So barriers linked to companies, especially companies' mindset, because PSS business models require different competences than product-based ones. Another set of barriers is customer acceptance. Also, there is a number of barriers related to government regulations and other context-related barriers. So here we really looked at those barriers and started questioning, like, how could distributed manufacturing help to address these product service system implementation barriers? And so in terms of what is distributed manufacturing can be described as a network of small-scale production units equipped with advanced manufacturing technologies and really localized, individualized, and really customer-oriented production. So really, in other words saying, distributed manufacturing is a sort of a shift from centralized mass production to small-scale localized production. And there are some existing attempts by other scholars to combine product service systems and distributed manufacturing, but we've identified that those are still very limited because of the limited emphasis on only some aspects of distributed manufacturing, really lack of focus from product service system perspective. So no one yet has addressed product service systems implementation barriers with distributed manufacturing opportunities, and really lack of case studies, so those practical examples of how distributed manufacturing can be implemented and used for PSS development. So here we identified that the systematic, in-depth analysis of distributed manufacturing application for improved sustainable product service system development is missing. So we defined two research questions for our project. So first of all, how the features of distributed manufacturing can help to address implementation barriers of product service systems. And the second one is how to practically support PSS design through the application of distributed manufacturing. And here we started thinking how this could actually be translated, how this knowledge can be made into something a little bit more tangible and easier to understand. And this is where we decided to develop near future scenarios of distributed manufacturing application to product service systems. So first of all, why scenarios? Because we've identified from the literature review that there are no existing solid examples of distributed manufacturing application to PSS. And what is a scenario? Scenarios really can be described as a short narrative, like a snapshot of alternative environments in which today's decisions may be played out. So really, why scenarios? Because they help us to explore the potential of distributed manufacturing, to illustrate the potential, and to really provide basis for discussion, to encourage designers, researchers, experts, academics to really start talking about this and to have something tangible to base their discussions on. So how that near future scenario development process was carried out. So first of all, we gathered 50 product service systems implementation barriers that was collected through the literature review, and distributed manufacturing opportunities with corresponding challenges through the literature review and some primary studies, so expert interviews and the research seminar. So in order to build the scenarios, we applied a theory building approach, so really aiming to understand the relationships between distributed manufacturing opportunities and product service systems implementation barriers. So this really has been done by matching all collected product service systems barriers with all distributed manufacturing opportunities in all possible combinations. So you can imagine this was a really overwhelming process, and in order to control this process, we've applied a cognitive mapping method. So all the elements, all the barriers, opportunities, and challenges were placed on a sort of small cards, piece of paper that actually allowed us to physically interact with data and to find those matches between PSS barriers and distributed manufacturing opportunities and see which ones of them actually make sense. So which PSS barriers can be addressed by specific distributed manufacturing opportunities. And I can give you an example, actually 3 examples to really help you to better understand how these scenarios has been made. So for example, you have a PSS implementation barrier that PSS have to be developed for a specific local context and culture. And let's take one distributed manufacturing opportunity, for example, an introduction of new knowledge sharing places to learn skills, like makers cafes. And here we can just imagine that in the near future, really customers and PSS producers, service providers will collaborate in co-working spaces to develop on-demand PSS solutions. Another example could be taking another PSS barrier that there is a belief that PSS solutions or any especially service provision are less comfortable. Ownerless consumption is less comfortable. And here we can take a distributed manufacturing opportunity, saying that a distributed manufacturing enables rapid on-demand production and service provision at the point of need. For example, like facet homes are doing. And here we say, so maybe PSS producers and service providers could use mobile manufacturing facility to provide a rapid maintenance service, because of the mobile manufacturing facility can be transported to the point of need. Another example, let's say there is a PSS barrier that customers have concerns related to hygiene of used and shared products. And we can take a distributed manufacturing opportunity that in the near future, home manufacturing of products and product components will be available. And here we can just describe a quickly scenario saying, oh, so maybe customers can actually home manufacture personalized parts that can be attached to shared products to improve the hygiene. So really very short, very brief narratives helping to kind of explore the potential of distributed manufacturing and to really address particular PSS implementation barriers. So in total, as I already mentioned, those could have been the data that we collected could have provided more than 3,000 scenarios, but of course not all of them were logical and not all of them were really worth developing. So in the end, after having a couple of revisions, we ended up having 40 distributed manufacturing applied to product service systems near future scenarios. So really those scenarios, they have been classified in order to make them a little bit more tangible for people to read and to really use them for starting conversations, as I mentioned before. So all these scenarios have been mapped on a diagram according to product service systems and distributed manufacturing attributes. So in this case, product service systems lifecycle stages or distributed manufacturing features such as enabling technology, customer orientation, and manufacturing localization. So, for example, one of the scenarios that I discussed, so let's say the one with the mobile factory where PSS producer service providers can actually deliver the factory to the point of need. This could say that this actually addresses PSS use stage because products that are already in use can be maintained, repaired, and this also addresses manufacturing localization, so making manufacturing available at the point of need. So all the 40 scenarios has been based on this diagram to allow user to see where which area scenarios address. And finally, all the scenarios have been integrated into a design toolkit. It's an idea generation design toolkit that aims, first of all, to explore the potential benefits of distributed manufacturing, to visualize areas where where distributed manufacturing can potentially make a difference, and to help users to generate ideas and to make design decisions of distributed manufacturing integration into product service systems development. So this toolkit can actually be found in another conference paper, which the reference of it you can see just on the slide. So really, please take a look if you're interested. And now, really, thank you for your attention. Please don't hesitate to contact if you have any more questions, any further comments, and just to say hello. Thank you.